Hello, my fable friends. I'm Lana, and welcome to my channel where I share stories from my book, Modern Fables for Children. So today's story is called Maya the Monkey and the Missing Starstone, a story about responsibility. Deep in the heart of Whispering Woods lived a playful monkey named Maya. Maya was known for two things, her boundless energy and her love of adventures. One bright morning, Maya was bouncing through the leaves, her happy chatter echoing through the woods. Today was a special day, the annual Moonlight Festival. Every year, the animals of Whispering Woods gathered at the waterfall to celebrate the arrival of a special moonbeam that painted the entire forest silver and gold for a single night with the help of a special stone, the shiny Starstone. As Maya reached the clearing near the waterfall, she saw a flurry of activity. A group of animals gathered around Mr. Elephant, the oldest and the wisest member, who was addressing the bustling community. "My dears," he said, his voice soft as a whisper in the breeze. "Today is a very important day, the day of the Moonlight Festival. As you know, this is the only day in the year that we bring out the Starstone. This stone is essential for the festival. It holds the moonlight's magic, creating a shimmering spectacle that lights up our night and amplifies the moonlight." A gasp rippled through the crowd. The festival was a celebration filled with music, laughter, mingling, and a mesmerizing glow, all of which everybody enjoyed. "The Starstone needs to be outside today the whole day, soaking up the warmth and brightness of the sun," Mr. Elephant continued. "We need someone responsible and reliable to watch over it throughout the day. Any volunteers?" Maya, always ready for new and exciting things, didn't hesitate. The importance of the task sank in. She raised her hand in the air, a sparkle in her eyes.
"Me, I'll do it. I can help. Let me watch the Starstone."
A wave of surprise washed over Mr. Elephant. Maya, although a playful spirit, had good intentions, so he was keen to give her a chance. "Excellent, Maya," he said. "Remember, the Starstone is precious. No messing, no games, just watchful eyes. You're getting this responsibility, and responsibility means being careful and not getting distracted until your task is finished." Maya waved her hand.
"Leave it to me, Mr. Elephant. That Starstone's safe with me."
Shortly after, feeling important and proud, Maya perched herself on a sturdy branch and started her watch. The Starstone shimmered faintly, radiating a soft, cool light. For a while, she diligently scanned it, admiring its sparkling beauty. But soon, a group of playful monkeys caught her attention. It was her friends going for a climb on the moon hill. Their responsibility for the day was to find a tasty honeycomb and bring it to the Moonlight Festival for all the animals to enjoy. Honey was a special kind of delicacy in their community. Hearing that, Maya's eyes widened.
Wow, that sounds like an amazing adventure. And you're doing something helpful.
Suddenly, Maya felt her responsibility was boring compared to the exciting honeycomb search on the moon hill her friends were participating in. "But Maya, didn't you promise to Mr. Elephant that you'd take care of the Starstone for the whole day?" asked Monica, one of her good friends from the monkey group. But Maya's urge for adventure was bigger.
"Don't worry. We'll be back in no time. And I'll put it in my bag while we're climbing."
She ignored Monica's warning and the tiny voice inside her telling her to fulfill her responsibility and stay with the Starstone, soaking up the sunlight. She was off to the moon hill with her friends. After a couple of hours, they were coming back down from the moon hill, and Maya was feeling proud they had found the honeycomb for the festival. But her pride soon turned into a nightmare. She realized that the Starstone was missing from her bag. She was so preoccupied with the search that it must have fallen out while she was on the moon hill, and now it seemed impossible to find it. The festival would be a pale affair without its magical glow. Maya's heart sank. She felt a pang of guilt. It was her responsibility to look after the Starstone, and now it was missing. She quickly ran to Mr. Elephant and admitted that the Starstone was missing. He had a grim expression on his face. "What happened?" he asked, his face etched with concern. Maya hung her head and confessed everything, the urge for adventure, joining her friends, and forgetting about the Starstone while on the Moon Hill. She felt terrible. She didn't try to make excuses. She just owned up to her mistake.
I'm sorry.
She said with a tear in her eye.
I never get to be responsible for anything important. So I really wanted to look after the Starstone. But I got distracted.
Mr. Elephant looked at her with his kind eyes. Maya, responsibility is not just about saying yes. It's about taking care of what you're entrusted with. The Moonlight Festival seemed doomed, and it was all her fault. But then a voice broke the silence. It was Calvin, the wise old chameleon, Mr. Elephant's helper, known for his inventions and his ability to adapt to any situation. "While the missing Starstone is a setback," he said, "we can't let it dampen our spirits. The festival must go on. The Moonlight Festival is about more than just a Starstone. It's about celebrating our community and getting closer." His words sparked a glimmer of hope in Maya's heart. Maybe, just maybe, they could still have a festival, even without the Starstone. Calvin scurried away and returned with a collection of polished pebbles and shiny bits he had gathered over the years. With the help of other animals, he carefully arranged the pebbles on the leaves, catching the afternoon sun and reflecting a warm golden glow. Later, when the moonbeam finally came, the pebbles reflected some of the light. It wasn't the same dazzling silver gold spectacle as the moonlit Starstone, but it was beautiful light nonetheless. The festival went on. Maya, her shame slowly replaced by a newfound determination, spent the rest of the evening bringing food for other animals, helping, cleaning, and generally making herself useful. As she walked around, she greeted and apologized to each creature she encountered, vowing to learn from her mistake. As she mingled with her friends and neighbors near the Whispering Waterfall, the warmth of the community and the joy of the festival slowly washed away her guilt. She realized that even though she had messed up, the others hadn't given up on her. Later that night, under the gentle glow of the moon, Mr. Elephant approached Maya. "You made a mistake, Maya," he said, his voice kind, "but you also learned a valuable lesson." Maya nodded solemnly.
I did, and I will never ever forget it.
Mr. Elephant smiled. "Then tonight, let's celebrate your courage in admitting your mistake and the strength of our community that shines even brighter when faced with challenges." From that day on, Maya was a changed monkey. She still loved exploring and having fun, but she never forgot the importance of responsibility. She became known for her focus and dedication, always completing tasks with a newfound determination. And whenever she felt herself getting distracted by another shiny adventure, she'd remember the missing Starstone, a constant reminder of the importance of being responsible and the strength of a supportive community. Moral: responsibility is important and should not be taken lightly. Even when other exciting opportunities arise, it's important to focus on completing the task you're entrusted with. If you do make a mistake, admitting it and learning from it is the best way to move forward. Questions: have you ever volunteered or been responsible for something at school or home? How did it feel? Imagine you were Maya. What would you have done differently when your friends invited you to climb the moon hill? Would you A. stick to your responsibility, B. ask someone else to look after the stone, or C. Take the stone with you, like Maya. The story also emphasizes the importance of community. Even when faced with challenges, a strong community can come together and overcome them. Can you think of a time when you and your classmates or friends helped each other overcome a challenge? Imagine you were Mr. Elephant. What would you say to Maya? How would you have helped her learn from her mistake? Think about something you are responsible for, like doing homework, feeding a pet, or cleaning your room. How do you ensure you complete that task responsibly, even when you wish to do something else? That's it, guys. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for many more stories from the book Modern Fables for Children. If you want to grab your copy to read at home, visit www.modernfablesforchildren.com, where you can check out all the stories and even personalize your book with a special message. Thanks for watching and good night.